Alright, let's go mushroom hunting. I have this all set up in advance, so just to cut down on time. So we are out in the woods and we find one of these puffball mushrooms. This one's actually kind of small, and sometimes I'll let them get a lot bigger than this. But I just live by myself with my dog, so just a few of these will do fine. What we want to do is bring this into the house. This is one of the advantages of being single and living alone. You get to keep your shoes and your used socks on the counter. Alright, so now I'll put that down there, and I'm going to set my tripod up here so we don't have as much shaking around on here. Boy, something is not right with this tripod. Hold on. Alright, tripod is broken. Alright, we'll see what we can do here anyway. So now that I got my mushroom, well, let's go over here first. These are going to be fried in the deep fryer, and you can really use anything you want. I'm using for the coating, but you can use Cap'n Crunch, you can use pretzels, whatever you desire. What I like to do is put them in the blender and get them nice and chopped up. Alright. Put them in a bowl. Just like you would do with fish. And they've got eggs. I'm going to show you the best way to crack an egg in case you don't know. I'm guaranteed never to get a shell in the bowl every time. Never want to crack an egg. Never want to crack an egg on the edge of something. Always flat. Every single time you crack an egg on something flat, I guarantee you will not get any eggs in that bowl. Now, somewhere around here, up here, everybody pretty much knows the drill on all this. It's pretty much the same as, like I mentioned, fish, but you're doing it with mushrooms. Puffball mushrooms. And the main thing I want to show here is the mushroom itself. That's the only difference between doing it with fish and mushrooms. Alright, got the egg all done up. Now we come over here to the mushroom. And like I say, sometimes I'll let these things get yay big. I've already cut up 3 of them. You want to make sure you peel these things. You don't want to eat the skin membrane. The best way to do that is just do it with a knife. And that's about the thickness of the membrane on the mushroom. Let me get a little more cut off here. Your mushroom should be absolutely snow white on the inside. Any discoloration at all on the inside, in the trash it goes. You don't need to be real neat with this. Get that skin off, and these puffball mushrooms are very plenteous out in the wild. What you could do is just cut this thing into a cube and do it that way. Once you got all that skin, that membrane taken off there, pretty much looks like a snowball. Push that aside. You want to cut this up into pretty much 3/4 of an inch. Look at that, snow white on the inside. 3/4 of an inch. You can cut little pieces, bigger pieces. Like that. It's going to fall apart. That's alright. That like there, that's good. I would break that in half. Cut this one a little more. Now what I've done over here, I'm taking all the pieces over here, and I'll get a better shot of it in a minute. All over here. Got the fried daddy ready. I'm gonna take my eggs and crackers over here. Got the fan going, the exhaust fan going. It'll be a little bit dark. Let's move this on over here now. Whoa. All right. So pretty basic, just like fish. In the egg it goes. Get a good coating on that. And then the cracker. There it is. And then the fried daddy goes. As many as you can fit in the fried daddy as possible. You could do it in a shallow pan over the stove top. That'll work too. Nice and coated. Like, here's all of them I'm going to do. That's 4 small puffball mushrooms. No, the biggest one was no more than the size of a softball. And I really wouldn't try and keep these things too long in the house after you pick them, so I would say pick them when they're small. You're pretty much guaranteed that it's going to be white all the way through when they're small. When these things are ready to eat, you let these sit overnight in the fridge in a bowl, break them out the next day, sprinkle some salt on them, and I tell you, they taste exactly like chicken nuggets. Okay, I've got enough in the fryer. Now what I want to do, got my hands here,
Let me wash my hands off here, just so I can show you what to do. Normally I would just keep my hands dirty, like so. I gotta get the tongs. Pretty much just want them to be lightly coated brown or goldish brown on either side, so a little bit longer. That one's not too bad. I'll flip that over to the other side. While I'm doing that, I could go ahead and prepare some more. Just let them sit. I don't understand why more people don't do this. This is so inexpensive to do. You got the mushroom growing right in the wild in your backyard, if you have a backyard. If you don't, well, then you just don't. There's nothing I can do about that. Might be done. Let me flip these other ones before I pull out that one that I'm pretty sure is done. That nice golden brown there, goldish color to it. Put that on the plate and let it drain. Pretty darn hot. These other ones are getting there. So the big thing is you really don't have to eat these right away. They're good right hot out of the fryer after they've cooled a little bit. But personally, I think they're even better after they sit overnight in the fridge. And like I say, you put a little bit of salt on those things in the morning, and they taste exactly like chicken nuggets. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? I'm telling you, just 4 small mushrooms. It's going to give a single person a decent little bit of eating there. I have tried Captain Crunch, and it does taste pretty good. Let me show you. This one's still a little bit hot, but see, it's still snow white on the inside. It is good. That is good. It may not be for everyone's taste, but it's for mine. Excuse me, I can't stop. Oh man. That's good stuff. Look at that.
All right. Good night, Gracie.